All right, we are back, of course, to look at Trend Wave this morning. And Elizabeth Musa is joining us for Trend Wave. Good morning, Liz, and thank you for joining us as usual. You look absolutely amazing.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
I see that you're starting off Trend Wave with some very sad news.
Of course, a bit of a sad note, quite sad. You know, in South Africa, fans of the movie How to Ruin Christmas are mourning the loss of an incredible talent. South African actress Busisiwe Lurai is revealed to have passed away Sunday, the 10th of July, and this was made known in a statement issued by her family just yesterday, the 11th of July. She's said to have passed away in her home, and the cause of this death is yet to be revealed. This is certainly a huge loss for the South African movie industry and the world at large. And once again, we are reminded about the brevity of life. Busisiwe was well known for her role in successful Netflix series How to Ruin Christmas. She shot to prominence in 2005 on SABC One sitcom City Sela as the ever so cheeky Fumzile. Her efforts saw her win awards for this role. She bagged 2 South African Film and Television Awards, the Golden Order Award for the Best Supporting Actress in a TV comedy series in 2006, among so many other awards. But let's see a bit of the reactions and tributes which have been pouring in as a result of this loss, as fans and colleagues have continued to tweet in their last respect. That one is from Netflix South Africa. It says, an incredible light has gone out in the South African entertainment industry. We are deeply saddened by the passing of award-winning stage and screen actor Busi Lurai. We will hold on to the laughs, the beauty, and the moments of joy she brought to us. Hashtag RIP Busi Lurai. That one is from Portia. Portia says, a ball of electrifying energy and talent. You shine so bright. What a force you were. And she goes on to tweet in the hashtag RIP Busi Lurai, which is the big hashtag at the moment. That one is from Shani SA. Shani says, this woman is the reason I watch How to Ruin Christmas. Rest in peace, Busi. I must tell you, indeed, she was one of the big reasons I watched that movie as well. And let's see so much more of the reaction. That was from Thula. Thula says, so full of life. She was so full of talent. She was so full of joy. I remember for this SAFTAs, we joked about this not being a dress one can should not lose in, and that seemed referring to an actual dress which she put on for an award, and he says, oh, this dress is not an award, a dress you should lose in. And of course she laughed about it, and he says hashtag RIP Busi Lurai, so glad the world got to experience your talent. And that one is from Terry. Terry also is an industry colleague. He says, what a great loss. This is just some of the many tributes that have poured out for Busi this lovely morning, and it's really sad to see one very incredible, amazing talent being lost again to death. And let's move on now to Nigeria, where 11th of July marked the first anniversary of the death of Nigerian musician Olanrewaju Fasasi, popularly known as Sound Sultan, who died as a result of throat cancer on Sunday, the 11th of July, 2021 in the United States. In commemoration of his death, his family has released the last album the award-winning singer was working on before his passing. Now, the listening party for the album, which is titled Reality Check, was held on Sunday night across 3 cities in New York, London, and Victoria Island in Lagos, Nigeria. In a video posted on Sound Sultan's page, his brother Babadi, who also is an industry person, spoke at the listening party in New York, noting that the album was indeed a special project. Let's watch.
We want you guys to have an awesome time. Reality check the album, the last album, posthumous album of Sound Sultan. Let them know what they are.
Always, yo, see, this is it. You know, Sultan is forever a legend in our hearts. You know, and
for real.
One thing I tell people, you know, a lot of times when you date, people will support you. When you know they go be like, say, you know, in present, in absence.
There's also a sneak peek from a song on the album and an Instagram post of Nigerian singer and songwriter Daria Atalade vibing to this new song. It's great to see the support even in death. Let's watch this video.
Every time I look around, and I see
You know, it's just really amazing to see the support that's come out for Sound Sultan, even in his death, and it's really worthy to note that in times like this, people still get their flowers, even in death. Osan Olive.
God do. Yeah, it's very, very interesting reactions there. First of all, I'd like to talk about, from the sad one to the somewhat happy one. Starting off with Busi. Busi was such a light. I loved watching her in How to Ruin Christmas. I thought she was absolutely brilliant. She reminds me in some way of Tiffany Haddish. There's just this happy ball of energy around her, and it's just so sad to see. She played Tumi, and I don't think anybody else could have played the character Tumi better than she did. So,
absolutely, Olive.
I really don't know. She was brilliant. So our condolences to her family, friends, and fans around the world. We indeed will miss her. I was looking forward to seeing another project she'll work on. But
yes, and it seems like How to Ruin Christmas will have to take a backseat for now, especially with our loss. I mean, just as a way of them just paying some respect to her, I think.
Yes.
Well, very sad. I never really, I didn't get to watch How to Ruin Christmas. But
you should see it. You should totally see it.
Yeah, I have a thing with television. I turn my TV on once in 2 months. So
you can watch it on your mobile device. But
also very sad, with regards to Sound Sultan.
Yeah.
But I think there's a light somewhat in that. There's a bit of
it's a bittersweet feeling.
Yes,
Sweet being that, his light shines on even in death. Sound Sultan was such a brilliant force. There are some people that never die. They say legends never die.
Of course.
And Sound Sultan is truly one of them. We remember when he passed on social media, the same story was being told about him everywhere. It was like there was this cloud of darkness. People were incredibly sad, but there was also some light because everyone had something to say about how Sound Sultan had improved and impacted their life. And I'm really happy to see that even in death, we can still enjoy his music and his talent. And so I'm sure he's smiling somewhere from the great beyond.
And then I'm sure we've had some reactions from people on social media reacting to Sound Sultan's remembrance. Let's just take a bit of these reactions. This one is from Adeyemi. Adeyemi says, just like yesterday, 1 year gone already, continue to rest in perfect peace, Sound Sultan. More reactions on this particular one. Basically, people are just pouring out their hearts and just saying, 1 year, we miss you. It's a year that you left this sinful world. It still hurts so bad. You're not my relative, but I still cry whenever I listen to Naturally Something, which is one of Sound Sultan's songs. Ajo Dabile, which is one of his songs. Sound Sultan was one of those artists that made music that transcend time, transcend the moment. You still sing his song, it still bears meaning for you, even years and years later. And that one is from Omola. Omola says, a year ago today, Evan gained a beautiful soul. Continue to rest well, Sound Sultan, you are remembered. So it's just legendary Sound Sultan on Bodmas. This song left me in awe of his talent. Now, that Bodmas there was for brotherhood, O was for objectivity, D was for democracy, M for modification, A for accountability, S for solidarity, which was the kind of message that Sound Sultan preached with every of his songs. It kind of just always had meaning, and people could relate with them. It was just beyond. It was always beyond vibes for Sound Sultan. It was nice to hear, and also it had meaning.
Interesting. I'd like to ask, on the spot, I'm putting all three of us on the spot. What's your favorite Sound Sultan music?
Ajo Dabile.
Area, I think it was called Area.
Area.
Yeah, that's
Area.
the song.
Oh, that's the same one.
Yeah,
I think I
song.
like that as well.
Then he did a remix with Johnny Drill sometime 2020, I think, just before, sometime before he passed. I was saying earlier, it's sad because, and like Olive also mentioned, he had the same story, across, the world. Everybody shared the same thing about Sound Sultan, about how he was a genuinely good soul.
I think just as my way of just paying my own last respect, I would like to just sing a song of his today.
Ooh, okay.
No matter where you go, make you no forget area. Oh, area. Oh. Let me keep it. Let me keep it.
Don't worry, I'm sure that he's smiling. He's telling it's okay. He was a multi-talented person, singer, actor, comedian. He could do almost everything. The question is, what can Sound Sultan not do? And who he reminds me of as well? His life and death. In some way, Chadwick Boseman. Because I feel that these were people that, whilst they were alive, even though they had health challenges, they were still giving us of the best of their talent, such that even when they passed, there's still so much to remember them for. There's so many other people like that, but today I choose to remember and honor Sound Sultan, his memories and his legacy. And of course, my favorite song would be Area as well. But I'm also reminded of Bushmeats. Because we're seeing that in
the
Africa.
Catch the hunter. I love it.
Yes, we're seeing that happening in a lot of countries.
You know, we actually hope. You know,
Bushmeat has been catching the hunter.
Absolutely.
I mean, in Sri Lanka, they went into the hunter's house, chased him out, and turned his swimming pool into their own private pool. And so we're seeing a lot of that. When you push the people to the wall, they'll push back. We hope that the Bushmeat does not catch the hunter.
Hopefully.
Rest in peace, Sound Sultan, and of course, continue to watch over us down here in Nigeria. Of course, we will always remember every single.
We'll always remember him for good.
That you shared with us. Thanks very much, Liz.
Always a pleasure.